What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mind Body Attraction. So I had a bit of a coaching session with a fellow, and I never really actually got his name, but I would never share it anyways. So the outlying principle that I always want you guys to remember is, what is your sexual market value? What are you doing to improve yourself? And where is her attraction level for you? Always be paying attention to that shit. Okay? Now, if you want to consume this information faster, double the speed of the video. You'll get used to it. I promise you. I listen to all my books that way, and an 8 and a 9 hour audiobook I get done in 4 hours. Fuck, man. I can get that done doing market research, doing my keyword research for this shit. All right? I want to cover something in this video that might surprise some of you guys, because a lot of people that are going to find my channel are going to be looking for help. But this video is titled "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." I would play the song, but I'd probably get copyright fucking hit. So the idea, the whole thing is, it's kind of funny, because when men and women get into relationships, they go from having fun all the time. Like, imagine, like, remember any guy who's been in a relationship or going through a breakup right now, remember the beginning of your relationship. And a lot of people always say, I wish we'd go back to the beginning, because it was that period of discovery and you're getting to know them, and it's so exhilarating because you're like, oh my God. And you got all these fucking drugs going through your brain. And, then out of nowhere, not really out of nowhere, it's actually a slow decline, but people kind of just start, like, you know, like, you're cool, like, they love you enough to live with you, and they love you enough to all do all this, and then that magic kind of dies away. It happens in every relationship, I believe. Not everyone can be in a honeymoon phase like that, but I want you guys to also know a good way to keep that spark, that initial, like, shit going on for a really long time, is to be busy and be on your purpose, right? The more busy you are, the less time you have to see her, and the less you see her, how can that fade away? Because you guys that shit doesn't grow when you guys are together. It grows while you're apart, believe it or not. So when people are obsessed with each other and spend every waking minute, when you go away from them, what do you feel? You miss them, right? Now, what does this have to do with the video? Well, I'm trying to get you guys to remember that women are emotional beings, but at the same time, they don't want drama in their lives. Crazy girls do, and bitches that you don't want anything to do with definitely want that drama in their life. But most normal women don't want problems. They want fun, right? Girls just want to have fun, like that fucking song says. So I want you guys to remember, chicks just want fun, and the more fun you are, what does a girl always say? One of the most attractive things about a man is sense of humor. How funny are you, right? Chicks are always looking for this shit. They're always looking for what can be the most fun. And when a relationship goes south, what do you see them doing pretty close after? Unless they got dumped. They're going out and having fun, letting go of all the drama in their life. So, again, look at the actions of what women do. This is so common. Now, remember, no relationship is perfect, and you can't have fun all the time, but you got to know when to do it and how to do it properly. And you got to think of James Bond in this situation. It makes everything a lot easier. When you think of James Bond, you're like, okay, he knows how to have fun at the right times, and he gets serious when he needs to get serious. And that's what you need to do. So like 80% of the time you are this, like, you know, you're this fun loving guy. And you're like, you know, you don't treat her like shit, but you just don't treat her like she's above you, right? You treat her like she's an equal. And you know what? In an odd way, I almost treat her like she's a friend. Now, I'm not, you know, and that's going to sound weird because it sounds like a friend zone kind of thing, but I almost treat her like a friend of mine. I call her names. Not bad names, but I'm like, yeah, you're being stupid. You're stupid. I'll say that to my girlfriend. And the thing is, a lot of people who watch this are going to be like, you're fucking horrible. But it's like, no, like, we created that dynamic in our relationship where I can say those things and she doesn't get butthurt about that. She'll call me stupid. Because if I do something stupid, okay, I'm stupid. But people are so fucking sensitive these days. And it's like, fuck, man. She calls me stupid. I'm like, I'll call her lazy. I call her stupid, lazy. I call her whatever. But I also, and the thing is, I don't do this to her when she's upset. When she's upset, that's different. But when we're having, when we're having fun and chilling, I'm like, it was so stupid of you to do that, right? But that's the dynamic that we created in our relationship. Not every girl is going to let you say shit like that to her. And you have to respect her boundaries. You have to respect what she wants to be called and not called, okay? My girlfriend happens to be cool. She's pretty much everything I'm looking for in a woman, okay? Now, if she wasn't, I wouldn't be dating her. I really wouldn't be. Like, I love her, and there's certain faults she has, but the good definitely outweighs the bad, okay? And she's got a good attitude almost all the time. Now, when you guys get into relationships, I want you guys to remember, again, the sexual market value and all that stuff, but I want you to try to never stop having fun. So, earlier I fucked up earlier. So 80% is the James Bond, the rest is the serious mode. When shit gets serious, when you guys have to have a talk or something like that, you have to listen and ask her, do you want me to listen, or do you want me to you want my opinion? Like, women just want to be heard, and then they want to be understood, but they don't want to have to teach you how to do it. Right. And that's one thing I wish women would do a little bit more, is help guys who don't understand. But the thing is, they're not attracted to those guys anyways. Women just know a lot more about what makes a relationship tick better than men do. Okay. Women are a lot more in tune with their emotions and feelings and care and shit like that. There are guys who are like that too. I think I'm pretty close to being like that too, because I'm very intuitive. When she starts feeling a certain way, I can pick up on it almost right away, and I'm like, okay, something's wrong. And the thing is, I come up with, is it time to ask her if something's wrong, or should I let her come to me about it? And what I'll do is I'll put out a feeler, right? Because again, like I said, they want to have fun, but when something's wrong, they want to know that you're there and caring about them. But I don't put her first. Okay? So I'm jumping all over the place a little bit with this video because I don't really have a script for this one. So bear with me. But I never, ever put a woman first. Never. And why do I do that, you ask? Well, if you do, what ends up happening is you set this expectation that no matter what you do, she comes before you do. And she'll pick this up subconsciously. And then eventually, when you start taking care of yourself a little bit more, guess what she calls you? Selfish. But if you set that expectation that you come first and not her, and family comes first and not her, then she'll be like, okay, his time is valuable, and he has very strict expectations on certain things, and she'll either respect it or she doesn't. If she doesn't, get rid of her. Okay? And if she does respect it, then she's a good woman and she respects your boundaries. Okay? But again, ladies, they just want to have fun. They want to make sure that their lives are pretty much drama-free. Because when a girl gets involved with drama that doesn't want to be involved with drama, holy fuck, do they get butthurt about it. They don't like that shit. So, but again, you've probably met women that are fucking surrounded with drama, and they're like, I don't know what's wrong with all my friends. They're all full of drama. No, it's probably you. And if you're one of the ladies watching this video and you have a drama-filled life and everybody around you is full of drama, step away from the drama. If the drama follows you and everybody knew that you meet is a drama person, then something's wrong with you and you need to fucking reevaluate your life. Okay? I'm half kidding. No, I'm not. So the easiest way is to know if you're doing everything right is the actions of her every day. Now, there are going to be days where she's going to be up. Like, women are, their emotions are like clothes, man. They change. It changes all the time. One moment they're happy, the next moment they're crying about something, but that's because that's the way they operate. They have an emotional operating system. And once you understand that, then her day-to-day actions over weeks, months, and years, you'll understand who she is. There's probably going to be, there's just ebbs and flows. There's just going to be a wave of how they are. And you'll understand them. Then you'll understand her needs, and does she need to talk about these things she gets upset about? So the easiest way is to pay attention to her actions and not what she says. Because if she says one thing, and that's why women will say that they love you and then they're now dating a new guy. Right? And always be paying attention to that, fellas, because the only person that you should really be taking care of in this world is you. And our society and the people who think that everything should be given to them want everyone to blame everyone else. They want to blame the government. They want to blame their partners. They want to blame their friends. They want to blame everything else but themselves. Now, here's something that struck me a little bit. There was this post on social media the other day that I didn't really know what to feel about it at first. And I want you guys to comment below. And it said, shout out to all my friends who know that I'm going through depression and never said anything to me or never supported me. It was something like that. They were like basically saying fuck you to their friends for not asking if they were okay. Somebody said this on Facebook, I think it was, or maybe Twitter, or maybe Tumblr, or something like that. And I didn't know what to feel about it because I don't suffer from depression. I don't suffer from anxiety. I don't suffer from any of that. But I know people who do, and they kind of have the same behaviors. Now, at first, my brain went, you should be taking care of your own problems, right? But I have a big heart, and I was trying to logically understand like why they were talking like that. I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl. I think it was a girl. I can't remember. And this is totally off topic, by the way. I'm just fucking rambling here. And I didn't really know what to think about it. But then, yeah, my logic kicked in and I said, okay, well, if this person's suffering from something that I don't understand, why should I comment? That's not my place to comment. And I'm still stuck with that because I really don't know how to feel about it. Because if I believe if I have a problem, I go and ask for help if I don't know how to solve it. I'm that way. Like building this business, like doing this. Some people probably have no idea how it's done. It's not just as simple as putting a camera in front of you because I have a microphone. How do I sync it up? Shit like that. Some of you guys might know that, but some of you guys don't, right? So little things like that, and I still don't know what to think about it. But anyway, just remember, as I talk like that sometimes, guys, if you don't like it, just unsubscribe. But I go off, and my live videos are going to be a hell of a lot more fun, I promise. I have discussions upon discussions. But yeah, girls just want to have fun. They don't want arguments. They don't want fights. They don't want none of that shit. What happens when a fight happens? Distance. And then you guys kind of just avoid each other for a little bit, and you guys are like, hey, like, what's up? Like, especially if you live together. Oh my God, when you live together and you guys have a fight, oh, it's like the house is on fire. So, yeah, remember, they want to have fun. Keep it interesting. Keep it light. And to easily not have this happen, pay attention to the actions and be on your purpose and be busy as fuck. Because when you're busy as fuck, you have to make time to see her. And when she has to work for your time, she'll be a lot more, especially if she's really into you, she'll be a lot more interested in being around you. You'll see. Just start implementing those actions, I promise you. Now, if you guys need my help personally, I really, really want to talk to you guys. I want to know like how you guys are doing. I want to hear all this stuff. Send me a video to my Instagram, okay, or Snapchat. My Snapchat's down below too.